Drip, drip,
Switch
drip,
from espresso to...
drip, 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 drip.
Ass today just because I'm a bitch ass nigga, man. I ain't going no fuck. Out of respect for your. Bottom motherfucking money. Just group. What I have on my person, and my back from
open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
Have is in that kit. This is a for basic trauma.
Alright, G, let's get this shit on, buddy. Hey, no, let me kill him with execution. No. I know what you're doing there, G. Ah, damn it.
Taking fire over here.
Holy fuck, we got the convoy, get the guardian. Oh, fuck, we're gonna come and put a nigga behind,
Reinforcements are there awfully quick.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
Holy moly.
Taking fire.
Alright.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
Mhm.
Okay.
Marking a hostage contract.
Let's get our plates and nice pick. Lighthouse, let's do it.
Taking effective fire.
guess she has to send me some titties. Hi dear, how are you? Oh, that sucks. You need money? Oh. Holy fuck, I almost drove over that shit, dude. I wonder if I would have fucking flew over it, dude.
No, it'll blow us up.
Damn it.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
Remember we tried that one.
Damn it. Mm-hmm. Alright. It's 4:49. Fuck, it was just 2 o'clock a couple hours ago. Oh my god. I was like, oh, it's barely 2 o'clock. Okay, we got time, you know, like there's. Alright, I gotta eat something good today. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. My girlfriend bought some like cheap ass rotisserie chicken. Like, selfishly bought it for herself because that's what she likes. And I'm like, dude, that shit's from Costco. That shit's dirty. They make so much fucking rotisserie. Holy fucking miyagi. Holy fucking miyagi.
Ultra One, be advised, you are approaching the hostage location now. Expect contact.
Loading AP rounds. I'm taking effective
Ultra One, the
fire.
hostage is wearing an explosive vest. Defuse it before it detonates.
Taking fire.
Ultra One, an enemy squad is after your
RPG,
loot
take
cache. They're
cover!
tracking your location. Expect contact.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die.
Ultra One, explosives disarmed. Proceed to an extract point with the hostage. Ultra One, exfil
thing
is
I picked
inbound
up the
now.
hostage,
Move the
would've been
hostage
dead
to the
right
HLZ on your TAC map.
RPG.
Woo! We're out of this bitch. Alright.
Get the hostage on the bird.
hell?
Your call if you want to exfil
Set
with
checks
them.
out.
Exfil is RTB with the hostage. Processing payment now.
Okay.
Carry on the range or when out. It's my thing. Spare mag. Whatever you're running.
Big on chittums. Oh fuck, dude, I don't know what to eat. I was gonna buy the gumbo, remember?
Yep.
But dude, I don't feel like spending money on gumbo. Gumbo's so good though. They put these little ass shrimps in them. Like you said, I might as well just make my own gumbo.
You'll get twice as much for about the same cost.
It's like, no, well, the gumbo is $12, and then for me to...
This one. All right. actually. I think I'm done dropping. Let me put those back. Alright, yeah, we're good on dropping.
That's only one of you.
For the time, President Biden is now authorizing Ukraine to use territory.
Why do northern and southern Italians look so different? Roman Empire. Italy.
That's right. I got focused. What did you got?
North south.
Oh, what did I get? I don't know.
Oh, check.
When the Roman Empire roads and ships connected
I got
continents, people
cold-blooded.
moved.
Nice.
Now we can track. Southern Italy received. Italians have more European input. Their populations. Now, Ohio for especially.
We just drove 2 hours to try the best. That just makes renting a car.
Oh. Connecting. Waiting.
How many people died during Putin's 200 missile strike?
The Iron Dome.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
So, so Trump, Putin sends over 200 missiles plus some drones at Ukraine. They so far reported only several people have died. not that many people have died in that launch. So at this point, you have to ask, okay, do you? So then Biden gave permission to Ukraine to
Biden
launch.
gave permission?
Yeah,
That's
Biden
nice.
gave permission to use long distance missiles on Russia. But the thing is, I think Zelensky should focus more on not trying to use long missiles, maybe to defend Ukraine and kill other soldiers. Maybe instead of hurting civilians out in Russia, maybe take out some more soldiers or something. Like, I think he should focus not on what Biden is requesting, but more on what Trump is gonna help him with.
I'm gonna ask this question, okay?
Yeah.
How many missiles did Russia send?
200 missiles.
And what's the dollar value of each one of those missiles?
I don't know.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
So exactly, that's a good consideration. Very good consideration. So 200 missiles, valued at what? Let's just say $100,000, $50,000, more maybe. Maybe 250,000 because they're long distance,
Oh, then that's probably close to $1 million a piece then.
Right, exactly. The 200 missiles were
a $200 million price tag for what?
But only several people died, and then their grid went down. The electricity grid went down. They got the electric grid down.
Oh, that was the objective then, was the electric grid.
Yeah, so the electric grid went down, and
Secure the hostage located on your TAC map.
at the end of the day, he's
These are people in the dark and the cold.
ATV marked.
So I mean, to me, my understanding is like, okay, one, you have to consider, you're right, the price of these missiles and how much it costs just to do this type of action and what you gained, right? Like, what type of like your investment, what did you achieve, right? That's like a really good question. But the thing is like, I don't think Zelensky needs. So Biden, I don't know what Biden is thinking, like by putting it out there, like, oh, I gave you permission to use long distance weapons on Russia.
In charge of the whole thing.
Exactly. Like, all of a sudden we're in charge, like Biden's in control, which I think Trump's already had a meeting with the president of Ukraine already, like within this last week or so. So I feel that Zelensky, he's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna focus more on building my power grid. I'm gonna focus more on allowing my country to learn more about the electricity and power grid. Instead of launching missiles, and I'm gonna wait for Trump to get into office, and once Trump's in office, then we could go from there. But I don't think he's really gonna consider Biden as
Authority.
As authority. Exactly.
You're giving me permission?
Yeah, it's gonna disrupt the economy. It's gonna cause chaos. It might cause World War III. Biden and his administration, whatever they're trying to do with that, because of what was it, like a couple months ago, 3, 4, 5 months ago, what was it? Biden gives them the missiles, the long distance missiles, ballistic missiles. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, he already has the missiles. Why does he need your permission to use them?
We give them the missiles, but Not the keys?
Ultra One, you're approaching the target
Exactly.
now. Locate and secure the hostage. All other personnel are considered hostile.
I'm just like, there's a lot of things to
We
consider.
got a
though,
guy in
like-
the boat. Got a guy in the
The
boat.
hostage is wired with explosives. Disarm the vessel and secure the objective.
Please help me!
No one in the boat. No one in the boat.
The boat's showing up red.
Yeah, there was no one in it.
I saw a player jump the
Ultra
wall.
One, actual. Hostage secure. Move to an
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
extraction. Ultra One, move that hostage to the HLZ on your TAC map. Exfil Bird is inbound now.
Run it.
Using AP rounds.
Ultra One, secure the hostage on the bird. Exfil is available if you so choose.
Why is the boat showing up
One,
red?
payment authorized. Well done.
Enemy boat destroyed.
I think Zelensky needs to use this situation as, okay, now if there was a catastrophe, there was over 100 people dead and children dead, like over there in Hamas and, and in Palestine and whatever, okay, game on. Fucking fire those long distance missiles. But if Putin okay, you gotta understand Putin's nature too as well. If Putin is a man of teaching. Okay, Putin. Country.
No, I just missed everything you said after we extracted.
Okay, so I'll repeat myself. So Putin, he's a man of teaching people and becoming evolving people to understand his philosophy. Putin is the type of person that he comes from a generation that's part of the World War II and the Cold War. So his job is not his philosophical mind is not to go and kill people. His philosophical mind is not to go and massacre people, because that's what Adolf Hitler did. And Adolf Hitler was a key figure that backstabbed Russia with Joseph Stalin. He shakes Joseph Stalin's, that was very personal. He shook Joseph Stalin's hand and then invaded him the next day. That's horrible. So Putin, if he wanted to massacre people, he could have done that a long time ago, okay? He could have done that a long time ago and used nuclear weapons. So Putin invested $200 million, for example, to send 200 rockets over there and just targeted areas that just destroyed the electrical power. Right? So basically what Putin's saying is saying, hey, you know what? I'm here to fucking make sure that you're gonna become a better country. I'm here to make you a better person, and you're gonna have to learn the hard way.
No.
And yeah,
No.
that's part of it. That's part of it. Yes. Now listen to me.
This is what he's done, Jay. He's wiped out the electric grid for 300,000 people.
Yes.
He has put 300,000 men, women,
Yes.
children,
Yep.
civilians
So- yep,
out in the
yep.
cold.
Yep. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Now
He
he could
didn't
have
have
destroyed
to.
them. He could have
He didn't
destroyed
have
them.
to.
He could have destroyed them. He could have killed everybody. He could have fucking killed everybody. He could have annihilated them. But what he did was say, hey, I'm gonna knock out your grid. You figure it out on your own. And I'm gonna watch what you guys do and how you guys figure it on your own. He could have fucking wiped out 300. He could have wiped out 100,000 people if he wanted to, but he didn't. Instead of that, he knocked out the grid. He killed several people. That's what the report said. He killed several people, but he didn't kill a bunch of people. He didn't kill a bunch of people like in Palestine right now. There's a bunch of kids dead. A bunch of people are dead in Palestine, in Hamas, and those places. He could have done what Netanyahu was doing, but he didn't do what Netanyahu was doing. What he did was he sent a message like saying, "Hey, look, I'm gonna knock out your power grid because I want you to learn how to be a Russian, not a fucking Ukrainian." He's going to Ukraine because Ukraine used to be part of Russia, and he wants that territory for better economics, better territorial
And I go right back to
advantages.
the same question I asked you before. When was the last time Ukraine was part of Russia?
Last time that I think was
I think we already established it was more than 80 years ago.
yes, correct.
80
Correct.
fucking
Correct.
years it has not been a part of Russia.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, and Putin's discovery, and he's looking
Doesn't
at
matter. It hasn't been a
he's
part
look-
of Russia for 80 years.
So okay, exactly. So that being that it hasn't been part of Russia for 80 years, right?
During Putin's entire life, it has never been a part of Russia.
Correct. So imagine how Putin's put it into a corner. There's a saying, right? Never put the cat in the corner because that's when you get scratched. Well, that's what happened. Putin's on the edge of the world where if he goes east, everything's frozen over there. Like everything is so frozen and going east. And as the NATO gets bigger and bigger and bigger, they're putting Putin into a corner where he's only allowed to trade through the Baltic Sea and through the Crimea area, which Crimea is part of Ukraine, and so he's being forced to go east where it's frozen. It's hard to do trade that way. It's hard to go and to explore the world and explore things. So he's forced to go to the Baltic Sea. He's forced to go to Crimea. He's forced to go, and then where does he meet? He meets Belarus. He meets Ukraine. He meets the NATO territories. He meets all these areas. Are they friendly with him? No, they're putting tax on him. They're putting restrictions on him. So the only logical thing that Putin has to do is, hey, take back what was ours at one point because it's going to help us have more of a foothold.
So I'll put it this way: the $200 million that he just launched to take out the electric grid in part of Ukraine, okay, could have been used to bring his fleet of Arctic haulers up to code, up to speed, and been moving shit east like he should have been to begin with.
Well, that's the thing, G, is that a lot of the stuff I've been watching.
What thing? I'm still trying to understand how he's not acting like a mafia man right now.
No, he doesn't want to go to the Arctic. He doesn't want to go to the frozen.
Whether he wants to go there or not, if he wants to go that way and not have all these tariffs and all this other legal mumbo jumbo on top of him, that's the only way he can go. And if he would have just spent that money that he just dropped on Ukraine on getting his Arctic fleet back up and running, he could be running his 5-mile train through the Arctic again with the vehicles they've got.
That's the thing. You can't assume anything.
I'm not assuming anything. I'm not assuming a single fucking thing. If he would have put that money where he should have, he could be taking his trade where he can take his trade without so many tariffs, without so many taxes having to be spent, and saving a human life. Period.
Right. So at this point, basically, he's not doing what you think he should
No,
do.
he's
doing the
not.
complete
He's not
opposite.
being a humanitarian person. He's not even being close to a humanitarian person. He's just trying
He's
to
not.
pick a fight with everybody that's bigger than him because he thinks he's bigger.
He's not. That's the thing, G. He's not bigger. Because
No, he's a little tiny fucking chihuahua trying to run through 6 feet of snow.
yeah, so basically, G, Putin is not going to go the way you're deciding whether he spent $200 million
No,
into you got
no,
money into
you're not.
investing.
You're not even hearing what I just said. He just
You
dropped
just said
an estimated $200 million on a portion of
Okay.
Ukraine to put
Okay.
300,000 people without electricity so they can't
Okay.
run their heat, they can't preserve their food, they have to leave.
whatever it is.
If
That's the
he would have
strategy.
put that $200 million into revamping their Arctic fleet, their Arctic haulers, with not ships, these are vehicles that pull 5-mile trains of cargo across the Arctic, Jay.
Yeah, that's not realistic for him to do that.
It's
he'd
more
rather fucking
realistic to do that and run that way and not spend $500 billion on taxes and tariffs.
Right, that would be more realistic, but he didn't do that. So he's going to
No,
Ukraine.
instead, he brought China
Right.
in, he brought North Korea in, and he dropped $200 million worth of rockets
Yes, he did.
on
So
civilians.
now, so
On
we got to
civilian
work with what we
targets.
have. So
On
we got to
civilian
work with what we
targets.
have. We have
On
to work with what
civilian
we
targets.
have. And we have to work with what we have. The reality is, what he,
You're not
the
catching that
reality,
portion of it, Jay. On
the reality,
civilian targets. Not military targets, civilian targets.
Yeah,
That's the
this
distinction
is-
that's been fought in every single war, right up to and including the last one in the Middle East. We don't bomb civilian targets.
Well, at the end of the day, it didn't happen that way. So we got to work with what we have.
No, he purposely
we-
selected
Yeah,
civilian
exactly.
targets.
Exactly. So we got to work with what we have. We have to work with what has already been done. We can't cry. We can't really complain about what
I'm
if
not
he done this
complaining
or what
about
if,
it. I'm
or
pointing
what-
out the fact that you seem
Yeah,
to be
so-
missing.
Well, no, the fact is
You're
not a
trying
reality.
to defend him,
No,
but he's
the
not.
fact is, I'm not defending him. I'm looking at all the